Hi, I'm Bonnie Lonsbury, and you're watching CCTV, Conscious Creation Made Simple. I'm here to answer your questions about how to consciously create a life you love. Here's today's question. Hi, Bonnie. I just found your website today. What a blessing. I'm currently in my mid-40s and was recently fired for something I didn't do because someone had it out for me. And work isn't the only place I have negative people in my life. I love my family, but all they want to do is gossip and focus on all the awful things that could happen. How can I stay on track with these toxic people around me? Bless you and thank you. Signed, Trying to Stay Positive. Thanks for your question, Positive. It can be really challenging to shift your reality when you're surrounded by people who seem to want to pull you down. And it sounds like you know how critical it is to stay optimistic. When you really let in the fact that your thoughts and feelings are bringing you literally everything in your world, you start to take your happiness pretty seriously. Think about it. What you focus your attention on is responsible for literally everything in your life. Your abundance or lack thereof, your loving or not so loving relationships, your health, opportunities, experiences, all of it created by you. So what do you do if you have people in your life who want to argue, gossip, focus on what's wrong with the world, or are just downright mean-spirited? In short, you take your power back. There's absolutely no reason anyone should have negative impact on you, period. But I'm the first to admit that might be easier said than done. It may take a while to rid yourself of the energy of toxic people, but it is doable. First, be proactive. Do what you can do to consciously create a supportive environment with loving people around you. How? First, set strong intentions. They might look something like this. I intend to surround myself with loving, supportive, kind, and positive people. I intend to feel compassionate detachment for all. I intend to have strong and loving boundaries for myself. I intend to know when I can be around others and when I need time and space to be alone and to honor that need. Second, take a look at your beliefs around toxic people in your world. I know I talk a lot about beliefs, but beliefs are creating your world. They are the thoughts and feelings you keep frozen inside of you, and they don't generally change by themselves. So if you want your experience in the world to change, you've got to go into your subconscious mind and change your beliefs. Here are some common beliefs about toxic people. I can't control whether people around me are negative. If people I care about are unhappy, it makes me unhappy. It's loving to commiserate with people who are feeling down. I'm at the mercy of other people's moods. Now remember, beliefs won't change unless you go into your subconscious mind and change them. 95% of the people watching this will not go and change their beliefs, even if they recognize they have beliefs that need changing. Be in the 5% whose realities change. It doesn't take long, and I'll put the links to both the process and the recorded meditation below. In this case, the positive beliefs you'd change them to might be, I can control whether negative people affect me. If people I care about are unhappy, I can remain happy. It's loving to hold a higher resonance for people who are feeling down. I am in dominion of my emotions regardless of the emotions of others. Remember, the beliefs that you change to should be generally the same cadence and wording as the original beliefs. I'll add a link to a blog post about wording beliefs below. The third thing you can do proactively to protect yourself from toxic people is to take steps to protect your energy field. You see, the fact that we are all energy is the basis on which conscious creation works. So it makes sense that other people's energy could affect your energy negatively if you let it. But it's really easy to protect your energy field. Simply imagine yourself in a beautiful, sparkling bubble of white light. Only positive energy can enter your bubble, and negative energy is kept out. If you like, you can even imagine zipping up the bubble to further enforce the protective intention. The bubble should be approximately 10 feet in diameter. I like to put a pink bubble outside of that white bubble that positively affects anyone who comes into my field. Ideally, do this in the morning and it will remain throughout the day. But if you forget, you can do it when you sense the negativity of others. Those 3 things you can do proactively, but what if you find yourself dealing with one of those toxic people? Well, there are definitely some powerful ways you can respond. First, remember these 2 words: compassionate detachment. There may not be 2 more useful words in your vocabulary. When people go through what they go through, you don't need to sink to their energetic resonance in order to help them. There's a story that my teacher and friend Lazarus uses to illustrate this point. Imagine you're walking through a forest and you hear someone yelling. You run to help them and discover the person yelling is stuck at the bottom of a deep pit. What do? Do you jump in the pit with them? Of course not. You go and get a rope or a ladder or some help, right? Well, why would you jump into the pit of despair if someone you care about were there? It won't help. It will only hurt you and them. Be compassionate, care, but be detached. This is the greatest gift you could give. Second, refuse to give up your resonance. Little known fact: 2 people of vastly different resonance cannot be together for long without someone shifting. Either one person will lift or the other will fall, or some combination of the 2. But someone's going to move. Don't let it be you. How? By staying in love, light, and positivity. Because even if you begin to worry that you're now around this toxic person, that worrying lowers your resonance. If you refuse to shift, that other person must begin to raise his or her resonance, or they'll suddenly just leave your presence. Either way, you remain strong and solid and continue to create positively. The third thing you can do when face-to-face with a toxic person is to send them love. Remember, you did create them in your world for a reason. And maybe that reason is to take your power back, or maybe that reason is to show them another, more positive way to be in the world. Remember, we were once toxic people. We were once steeped in ignorance and negativity. Be a way shower. Be strong in your conviction of truth, but compassionate in understanding that it's challenging to be on this planet, and not everyone is at the place that you're at. They may or they may not be receptive to words you have to say about that, but even if they aren't ready to hear the words, they are ready to feel the energy of compassion, understanding, and love. Let them feel it from you. Once you've done the proactive measures and begin to practice the higher level responses, you'll find that you simply don't attract many toxic people. It's a fun side effect of growth. I hope this has helped positive. Now I'd like to hear from you. Did any of you have similar situations with negative people in your life? If so, how did you overcome them? Come on over to livealifeyoulove.com and tell us about your experience. And I'd love to know if you liked this video. If you did, please like it, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to get on the mailing list to be notified of new videos and email updates at livealifeyoulove.com. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you are far more powerful than you know. Make a commitment to yourself to discover that power and to consciously create a life you love.